Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're playing a new game. It's a game that I first spotted on Kickstarter a long time ago. And I signed up when I saw it because I just loved the look of it. They released it in early access a few months back. At that point in time, I tried to create a video on it. Wasn't quite enough content in the game to make a good video, so I held off. Now feels like the right time to do it. First off, the Parkitect developers have been putting in a shed load of work getting it to a real good condition. Second off, they have allowed mod support, so there's now a lot of community mods that are really growing the game. So they're the two reasons I thought now is a good time to bring a video or a number of videos on it. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you want to see more of it. If you have seen enough, we're going to try and make a theme park as best you can. Now there is one issue: making money in this game is real tough. I've tried it a couple of times. The economy is on the roadmap of things to do, so starting off with a limited amount of money and making money as you go along just isn't hugely possible. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to give ourselves loads of money and we're going to take a time and build something that we like the look of. So I'm going to load a park. I'm going to load this park here. It's called Mount Funland. Now, a couple of things to just bear in mind then: that it is early access, so there will be bugs, there will be issues. One of the things that drew me to this game is just the way it looks. I have to say, I do love the graphical style. These obviously are our little visitors to our park. They've all paid $1 to get in, which is a bit weird considering there's nothing in the park. I've made one alteration to the map, which is this here. This is our mountain. I wanted to make it a volcano, but they didn't have any. They didn't have any lava, unfortunately. Tell you what I might do. I might just put some snow around the top. Why not? Let's just do that while we're at it. Nice. Can you agree that looks pretty good? Apart from that bit, how did that happen? It's like an egg. Oh, the sound's so loud. Okay. Let's just mark off some of this. Okay, there we go. There's our lovely mountain. Right. If we come back over here... Oh, that's not where the entrance is. If we come back over here, here's our entrance. So I built this just thinking this would be pretty cool to have a roller coaster around, potentially. Or through, or something along those lines. But we'll get to that. Let's just go through the options. So first of all, if I press T, I can bring up this. This is a mod that we installed. And the reason I've installed it is to give ourselves some money. So we're going to give ourselves £5 million. As I say, this isn't about making a successful park. Hopefully that will come later on. This is about having fun, creating something a little bit different. And we're going to start by just running through the options down the bottom here. So first of all, this shows you the happiness of our visitors, 50% for everything. I'd imagine soon they'll be saying this is the dullest park in the world because there's nothing to do. Next up we have the weather, then we have the ride. So there's 3 sections of the ride map. There's the ride screen. There's obviously flat rides, so these are rides you can just place down. Most of these come with the standard game. There's a couple that I've downloaded, some Dodgems. I think that's it. Oh no, Mega Disco, which I like the look of. Looks a bit insane, this one. Okay. Then we've got roller coasters. So as you can see from here, we've got huge selections of roller coaster types, including sort of suspension roller coasters, log flumes, inverted. I like the look of some of these. I have to say bobsled. And then we've got train tracks and monorails. So that's the rides. Then we've got park utilities, which is just a staff room at this moment in time. Then you've got shops. Now these are pretty cool. I have to say I like these. I'm just going to plonk one down just to show you what I mean. So let's just stick a shop here. We also need to get a staff room, I think. because we just need to hire some staff. Over here, we want some haulers. So let's get a couple of haulers in. So what they're going to do is they're going to go and stock up the shop, and then with that being the case, what will happen is someone will come along and work in the shop, and then these guys will come and do some shopping. So, okay. So he's headed for work. He's heading into the staff room, then he's going to come back out and pick this up. So I'm just going to speed this up for a second because I just want to show you one of the reasons I like this quite so much. So he's going to the shop. Hopefully this fella's now carrying the boxlet, as you can see. There he goes. Into the shop. Now the shop's opened. And now people go along and buy hats. I mean, how cool is that? Giant sombrero. Anyone else going to buy a hat? Just him? Look at him go. Anyone else? Anyone else? No. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a pirate. Okay. Is that fella wearing a hat as well? No, he's just got crazy hair. Right. So that is the shop. And there's lots of different shops. There's balloons. There's umbrellas. Various other things that people can buy. And then there's lots of food options as well. So we're going to delete that. We're going to... Oh, can I remove this? Oh, I just right click to remove. And then we're going to fire this fella because he's not good enough. Get out. Okay. So that is the shop option. Then we've got scenery. So some of the other mods I downloaded were things like scenery. So billboards, for example. So we can place a billboard down. There we go. And we've got various bits of nature that you can plonk down. So you can put pumpkins down and rock formations. And what I quite like about the rock formations is that they can overlap each other, so you can make lots of rock formations. Various trees and bushes, and you know, all sorts of craziness. So you can really sort of build what you want, how you want, which I like. Let's get rid of this stuff. And then other things. So in other things, there's various things that you can build, and we'll go through these. Lots of things that I downloaded. One of them being dinosaurs, in the hope that we can make like a dinosaur park. So there's obviously a Jurassic Park style cage, dino poop, and then have a roller coaster going through that dino area. So I'm looking forward to that. And there's like the Jurassic Park style fences that you can put up, and gates. I think we've got the gates the wrong way round, but you know, that sort of thing. So I am looking forward to giving all that a go. And the other thing I really like the look of is, let's just see if we can find it. Let's just have a little look. So if we keep going down, there you go, there's some more dinosaurs. It'd be nice if these were sorted some way, but well, they're not. Is this. So you can essentially like put walls down, and I really like the look of this. And you can buy oh, let's remove that for a second. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Just want to put some walls down. Just bear with me for a second, because we'll do something a bit like this. I like this. Looks like some kind of mask. Okay. And then if you go, actually, if we just hold shift and move the mouse up, you can then place more walls on here, which is pretty cool. So you can build up the building, obviously. Oh, there we go. We're just going to place these down here, because I just want to show you something that I found quite cool. And I think, I mean, there's a lot of theme park games coming out. There's a lot of games that sort of are all trying to compete for the same market. But with this, you can then plonk these down in the shops, so you sort of can hide the frontage of them potentially. Let's just spin that round. So you've got shops that don't necessarily all look the same, and then you can put your roofs on and your your flooring down and all the rest of those things. So I'm quite liking the look of it. Or you can put your shops inside, you know, and then have your roof on. So you've got like a food court. It all looks pretty cool to me, I have to say. So I'm looking forward to that. We've wasted some money already, but let's get rid of all this stuff. There we go. Out you go. Let's get rid of that. So that's sort of scenery and shops. Then you've got paths. You've got normal pathways, which obviously you saw me put down at the start. You've got queues, which you can kind of create your own path based on colours and various other things. And then you've got paths for just employees. And then you saw the terraforming tool right at the start. And then the last one down here is blueprints. So one of the other things you can do is download other people's pre-built coasters and plonk them down. So we're not going to put that one down just because it would take us forever to delete it probably. But there we go. So this is Parkitect. Now we've done that, that took a good 10 minutes. We're going to have a little think about what we're going to do here. What I'd really like to do, I think there's options in here for it actually. You can build like castles, observation towers, like garden plazas, that sort of stuff. All looks pretty cool. But I think one of the first things we can do is put in a... Oh, it's not on here. I was kind of hoping there'd be a like an pre-made entrance. I'm sure I downloaded one, but maybe not. So we're going to make our own entrance with shops and parks and various other things. And I quite like the idea that the first thing you see when you come in is this plaza. Because they like to big it up, don't they, old theme parks? They like to have these sort of straight into something a little bit different, like an outside food court or a garden or something along those lines. Or I like the idea that you walk through a giant castle to get in. Quite like that idea. But I think we're going to set this off in zones, so we might have like a medieval style sort of area here, maybe Western over here, Jurassic Park at the back, something similar to that. So let's you know what, let's go Western first of all. We're going to have our normal path here, but then we're going to have a path coming off. So let's just do that. What I'd probably do actually is just go into the terraformer, choose sand, and cover all this in sand like this. Because if we're going to have Western, we're going to do it properly. And there we go. So this is the start of our... Do I prefer that? I probably do prefer that, you know, but... what about this? Oh, I don't know. No, let's stick with what we had originally. Okay. This is more tropical beach. I'm changing my mind. This is more tropical beach. We're going with this. Okay, there we go. So this is our sort of westerny area. I'm not sure it really fits the western bill, but that's what we're going to go for. We are then going to go and find. Now this could take a while, so I apologise in advance. You know what? First thing we're going to do is plop down some cacti if we can find it. Trees. Don't know how many we've got. Dead trees. We'll stick some of those around. I like that idea. Have we got any cacti? Not in there. We'll have some rocks down, because there probably would be like a collection of... just a collection of rocks just sort of hanging around. Quite like that you can just sort of stick your own rock formation down. It's pretty cool. There we go, lovely. Okay. Can you... Oh, you can as well. Look at that. How cool is that? You can sort of stick your own rock. Make like a pile of rocks. Nice. Plants. Is it under plants? That's not what we want. Mushrooms and water lilies. It's not in flowers. Oh, we are lacking some cacti. Okay, so we're going to come back to that. What we're going to look for is... I like the idea of you sort of walking in this way into like a western town. I like that idea. On either side of the streets are western buildings. Now, I get the feeling they're going to look very similar, but... just see what we can find here. So I think they're in others, and I think they're quite near the bottom. Yes, here we go. Okay, so there's our western. Oh, nice! Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to put some walls down for this. And what this might be is our first real sort of... oh, you can change the colour. Nice. We won't change the colour for now. For this one, we're going to leave as is. But we will change the colour for some more next time round. I can't... there we go. There we go. We got there eventually. We also need to just do the back walls here. And in here, I think we're just going to have some shops. I do like the idea that you walk in and there's sort of this western themed... you know what I might do? Because this is in theory my tavern. We're going to have the doors open. Going to get a roof on here. There we go. We'll get a roof on this building like so. And we just want I guess a flat roof in the middle maybe. I'll tell you what we could have. So getting some of these lined up is a little tough. But I do like the idea of having like another floor upstairs. Oh, I didn't mean to hold control down. Okay, and then we want another roof. One of these, maybe. Oh, we're going to struggle to... oh, we're going to struggle to put this down, are we? Well, that is a bugger. What about one of these? Sort of a flat roof on top there. There we go. So there's our first building. Now, we probably could have put some windows in the sides, but one of the problems we might have is putting the shops inside. But let's try and do that. We're going to have some Chinese food. Oh man, there's no way of seeing past the building. That's the problem. Can we rotate this? Let's knock some of this down just for now. God damn it. Got that wrong, didn't I? Okay. Chinese food. Just want to make sure they're facing the right way. Burgers. Candy. What else we got? You know what? I like the idea of having some souvenirs in here. Because I like the idea of people going in without and coming back with a stupid hat on. There we go. Okay. So we got that. We just need to rebuild the top of our lovely little house. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Other, all the way down to Western. Was it this one? I'm not sure it was. No, but maybe we'll have one of those. Oh, am I... Oh. I'm too high. Should we have some giant windows and then we'll try and find the same window that we had for this one? There we go. Nice. And then we want a flat roof. Okay, so there is our first building. I have to say I like the look of it. Our path over here is going to keep coming in like this. Now one of the problems we've got, oh no, we should be alright, is that we're going to have to put a floor down. About one like that. I mean, it doesn't quite work in that most of these floors would be wooden, but you know. And there we go. There is our first little building. I love it. And then we'll have... What do we need? Oh, I can't put that anywhere. Okay. Nice. Oh, they put down. They are. They're the same colour as everything else, though. That's the problem. We're going to make a stack of them either way. Can I change the colour of them? No. Now, wasn't there a trough? There was. We'll have a couple of those outside. Again, we've got colour issues, which is a bit of a shame. That's not really what we want, is it? Thought I saw something that would... Oh, look! Look what we found! Nice! Let's get rid of some of these dead trees. We probably don't want as many as that. What happened to this one? We're missing some textures from the looks of things. Okay, I like this. Short little cacti. I'm going to get rid of these posts. I'm going to get rid of these troughs because unfortunately they don't quite have what I was hoping about them. Dino cages, dino eggs, dino ribs. Quite like the idea of... Can I pick a colour from over here? Of having like these things. Because I like the idea of having like a bit to tie up your horse, but I've got to try and find the right thing for it, and that's not as easy as I hoped. Fences. Here we go. Have we got something good in here? A log fence. Nice. What do you think? I mean, it's not absolutely spot on, but I like it. I like the idea that you could sort of hang your horse up. That's not what I mean, but you know what I mean. Okay. And over here in the background, what I might do is Let's just rotate this round. If I can, I might put our staff room in behind here. Like so. And then we'll just have just a staff path coming this way. Down here. And over here, like so. Then we'll go back to our normal path. And choose the wrong one. I do that a lot. That and deleting paths. Okay. That's sort of hidden around the back, which I quite like. Okay, we want to hire some staff. So we want some janitors. I can change their uniforms, nice. Let's make them all a luminous green. Okay, you're wearing the worst uniform in the world, everybody. Okay, we need another bit of path in here. Like so. And here we go. I like the fact that you come in here and you sort of turn in. Turn into what is essentially sort of the Western Front. That's not right. Turn into like the Wild West. Have I missed it? No, that all looks good. And we're going to hide this at the back here with some cacti. Like that. They don't seem that happy with our they don't seem that happy with our amazing first section of. Why are you so mean? Look at it. Curve fence. So you can put sort of fence up, but yeah, they don't look overly impressed. Is anyone going in there yet? We haven't got anyone filling up these. Oh my god, look at their outfits. They are horrendous. Let's just see if the shop works. I'm so intrigued about this. Oh, they are going in, look. Result. So hopefully we can get some people to start selling. Okay. I like it, I have to say. I know we haven't done a great deal, but I like it. I'm going to try and cover up this path with something. And I think what we'll do, we'll also have our first ride. And I guess Wild West area, there isn't really anything Wild Westy. So I think we'll make it like a child's area. So we'll have like a carousel, I think. And with that we'll have, that's not what I wanted. We'll have a orange path heading down here. And then we'll have a queue. And our queue will be yellow and grey, maybe? That looks alright. There we go. And there is our first ride. Oh my god. And it's got music. And I don't know how to turn it down. Oh, but I can tell you it's annoying. And there we go. This is another mod which allows you to go on the rides. So here we go. Now obviously we need to go about. He's got a sombrero. We need to go a little way about making the rest of this look a bit more Wild Westy. It's a pirate waiting to get on. Okay, but there we go. There is our first ride. There's our first set of shops. Are these are haulers, right? Did I hire the right thing? Did I hire the right thing? I hired janitors. Whoops. Okay. Your uniforms are going to be bright red. Just completely red. Perfect. I'm going to hire a couple more of them. Got lots of items. We need people to carry them. When you're ready. When you're ready is fine. Okay. I'm liking it, I have to say. It's a nice little early start. Nothing too adventurous. Be nice to see these get going so people can go and do some shopping. Which means I need people to carry these boxes. And then what I'll do between episodes, I'm just going to sort of decorate around this area, because I know you guys probably won't want to watch it. In fact, I did a bit too much decorating already. But I guess we'll sort of do a little video in terms of what I'm doing to it as we go along. Because I just like to really try and make it sort of a bit immersive in terms of what it is. If you want to see more of this, then please let me know. If not, then just leave a comment saying you're not that interested. But there you go, Parkitect.
I hear thunder, I hear lightning, I hear wonders, and everybody wanna go, but no one really cares to know. I see marvels, I see titans, and some troubles that everybody has to face, that no one really can erase, and they hide away from it. A part of you is always standing in the rain, but I was never your ball and chain. A part of me was always trying to believe you were the only air to breathe. I stood against the wind, you hurt me, I'll find love again. Even as a friend, everything must end. When you worry, I worry. It's no hurry, 'cause we got all the time we need. If we're in love, then we'll succeed. I heard laughter, I heard music. I thought, baby, there's no way we could ever lose it. There's no way we could ever break or bruise it. But you threw it on the ground. A part of you is always standing in the rain, but I was never your ball and chain. A part of me was always trying to believe you were the only air to breathe. I stood against the wind, you hurt me, I'll find love again. Even as a friend, everything must end. Everything must end. I heard laughter, I heard music. I thought, baby, there's no way we could ever lose it. There's no way we could ever break or bruise it.